Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Can you please confirm you can hear me? I'm not wearing my microphone today, so we will have to play it with the device. So just wanted to make sure you guys hear me okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you so much, Tim. Thank you so much for confirming. Thank you. Just a little bit echoey. Okay, I will make my best. I'll close the door here. And beautiful. All right, so let's just start arriving to your mat. To practice as always, gather your props, whatever you're gonna need today to move through your practice. I suggest that you grab a bolster for the end. During Shavasana, I'm gonna offer an option there. So if you want to use a bolster today, please sorry, if you want to use something that is not a bolster, you don't have something available at home, a rolled up blanket will do, or some pillows or cushions, or whatever is available in your practice. If you happen to use blocks as well, or thick books, that also works. All right, so whatever you find at home or wherever you are, just finding a comfortable space for your practice. A space that will allow you to move through your practice today and let you concentrate on your breath and your movement. All right, so we'll just start in a seated position. I'm going to give a couple of more minutes for people to arrive. As I said, just please gather your props, and in the meantime, just arrive to be present on our mat in Sukhasana, easy seated position. So Sukhasana can look in a cross-leg position if that is comfortable for you. If you need for any reason to extend your legs to the sides because your knees are yelling at you today, that's also an option. So just something that they encourage you to sit tall with your spine long and the crown of the head pointing towards the ceiling. All right. So if you need to support your hips as well with something cushioning or a block, just take your time. And let's roll the shoulders back as we concentrate on our breath. We're going to start concentrating with the breath, on the breath. Taking a couple of inhalations here to fill up the lungs. And a long exhale through the mouth to let it go. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. Joining your palms at the center of the chest in Anjali Mudra. Taking a moment to set an intention or any dedication to your practice. Taking this opportunity to recognize your body and your presence on your mat. If you feel comfortable moving at home with me, please join me with the sound of home. If not, just enjoy the sound. Deep inhale to home. Oh. Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Punaktu Sahavinam Kadavahai Tejasvinavati Namastu Mahim Vishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Releasing your hands, taking a moment to roll your shoulders back and open your eyes. We're going to start with a couple of movements with the head up and down, saying yes. Big movement, bringing the head back, all the way back and all the way forward, tucking the chin. Come back again, all the way back and all the way in, chin to chest. Deep inhale as you bring the gaze up. On the exhale, tuck your chin towards the chest. Come back to center. And we start moving the head side to side, saying no, leading with the nose. Couple more breaths as we stop that movement, and we bring the right ear towards the right shoulder, left ear drops towards the left, right towards the right, left towards the left, and we extend those neck muscles. And as we find that movement, we start leading with the nose, finding circles with the hand towards the right hand side. And we stop at the top and we let the head go in reverse. Keep on breathing, keep your spine tall, come back to center. Reach your hands overhead, extending your spine. On the exhale, bring your fingers towards your shoulders. Start rolling your shoulders, rotating your shoulders towards the front of the room, joining the elbows together. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We hold it together, elbows together. We open the scapula, take a breath. And out. One more inhale. Full exhale. Inhale to start rotating towards the back of the room. 3, 4, 5, 6. Big circles. 8, and we hold on our back, joining the shoulder blades together, trying to keep the fingertips on the shoulders. Take a breath, keep your chest open, try to bring your ribs in. Take one more in. On the exhale, really release, bring your hands to your knees, roll your shoulders back as you open your chest a little bit here. On the exhale, we bring the shoulders in and we wrap the spine. Inhale as you open the chest, maybe you'll arch a little bit more. On the exhale, you round. Deep inhale as you open. Exhale to push away and wrap. Last one, inhale as we open the chest, maybe we'll look up. Exhale, we round the spine, chin comes in. Take one more breath as you come back to center. Extend your legs forward into Dandasana position. Remove your props if you're sitting in something. The spine is long, sit bones are on the floor, the hands are beside you. Try to sit up straight, try to sit up tall. Again, the crown of the head is cooling towards the sky. Take a breath here. And now the lower abdomen comes in. Bring your right knee into your chest. Wrap your leg from behind, wrapping your arm around. Your other leg can stay straight. If you find that you're rounding on the spine, it's your option to bend your knee and bring your heel towards your hip bone. The other leg is attached to the arm. Take a deep inhale, point the toes, bring your leg up to extend. Exhale to fold. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, point the toes as you release them to the ground. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come back down. Last one, inhale. We're gonna stay straight up leg. As much as you can. If you need to keep it bent in order to keep the spine long, that's perfect. Take one more breath. And out. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, release the leg, bring the knee to the chest, give it a little squeeze. If your other knee is bent straight off that leg, bring that foot on the inside of your thigh. Janshushasana. Your knee points towards the side, 45-degree angle. Your hips are square towards the front of the mat. Take a deep inhale as you lengthen. On the exhale, we fold forward over the leg. Deep inhale as you lengthen again, as you catch your foot, your ankle, your shin. Take a breath as you extend your spine. And on the exhale, we fold forward, leading with the nose. The nose wants to reach your shin. Take one more breath. Full breath out. Keep on pressing your foot on the thigh. Take one more inhale. Full exhale. Inhale to start coming back to center. This time, instead of bringing the torso forward, we're going to bring the torso to the side. That means the leg opens a little bit. The foot stays on the inside of your thigh, but this time your torso is in the middle of both legs. Take a deep breath in as you raise your hands overhead. On the exhale, plant your left hand to reach into your shin, and your other hand travels all the way towards the front of the room. Take a breath as you extend, feel that deep stretch on the side body. If this is too much for the shoulder, you may bring your hand on your lower back and keep rotating your chest towards the ceiling. Take one more breath. And out. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, come back to center, square those hips again. Extend your leg, give it a shake. Let's do that on the second side, bringing the left knee into the chest. We grab the leg from behind. Again, the other leg can stay long on the mat. If you feel like you're running along, bend your knee for more support. Point your toes, take a deep inhale as you extend your leg towards the ceiling. On the exhale, we'll lower back down. Deep inhale as you extend. Exhale, lower. Deep breath in, come on up. Exhale, lower. Two more times. Inhale, extend. Keep your spine long. Exhale, lower down. Deep breath in as you extend. Point your toes. Stay there. Take another breath. And out. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, we release, bring the knee to the chest, giving it a little squeeze. And we extend the leg, we extend the right leg on the mat. If it's not already there, your foot plants on the inside of your thigh for Janshushasana. Take a breath, extending your spine, and on the exhale, we fold forward. Catch the part of your leg that is accessible to you so you can lengthen the spine first. And on the exhale, we fold forward over the leg. Again, keeping the spine long, chest is open. The lower part of your abdomen comes in. Take a deep breath and keep grounding through your sit bone. Long breath out. Last one, inhale. Long exhale. Start coming back to center, raising your torso. And again, we open the knee towards this side. I'm just going to change sides so you can see me. We open the knee towards the side, and you point this time the torso towards the center of both legs. Take a deep inhale as we reach. On the exhale, we release right hand to the left, the other hand travels all the way towards the front of the room. And we extend the spine, we extend the rib cage, we keep the chest open. We take another breath. And again, if your shoulder is too much for your shoulder here, keep your hand on your lower back. Take one more breath. Full breath out. One more inhale. Long exhale. Rooting down through your sit bones, start coming all the way up. Extend the legs, give it a shake. Bend those knees. Bring your hands to the insides of your thighs in here on the sides. Extending your legs into 90-degree angle. Reclining back a little bit to balance on your sit bones. Once you're there, you have the option to keep your hands where they are or float your hands on the sides. If you need something in between, bring your fingertips to the floor. Try to keep your chest open, Navasana. Take a breath. And out. One more inhale. On the exhale, bring those knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze. Take a breath. And out. Let's come back for Navasana, floating those hands or holding on to the legs. Take a breath, keep your chest open. Maybe you stay or maybe you extend your legs inside. Take another in. And out. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, bring both knees into the chest. Plant those hands on the floor, step back to your plank. And as you find your plank, you find a little bit of movement back and forth. Just pressing the hands on the ground. If you need to lower your knees by any means, please bring your knees back down to the floor. Take a breath wherever you are. And out. Pressing into your hands, holding onto your core. Bring your right foot to a hover. Keep your legs long. Take a deep inhale. Long breath out. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, drop that foot on the ground. Bring those hips up and back, coming to downward facing dog. Take a breath. Full breath out through the mouth to let it go. One more. Long exhale. Come back to your plank. We press into those hands, press into those feet. Pushing an imaginary wall with your heels, stopping the tailbone here. Take a breath again. I repeat, if you need to lower your knees in this spine, it's perfect. It's the same amount of work. Take one more breath. Hover your left foot from the ground, just 2 inches. Activating those core muscles, holding on to your core. Take one more breath. On the exhale, lower the foot back and bring your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Take one more in. Full breath. Coming back to your plank. Bring your knees to the ground and lower all the way down to the floor. Find a couple of cobras here. Bhujangasana. Press your hands on the ground underneath your shoulders. Roll it back. Come back down. Deep inhale as you open the chest. Exhale to lower. Deep breath in as you open. Exhale, lower back down. Press into your shoelaces. One more inhale, Bhujangasana. On the exhale, we'll lower back down. Press into the hands, tuck those toes, come back to your plank. Downward facing dog. And we take a deep breath in. And we exhale to let it go. One more. And a long breath out. On your next inhale, raise your heels, bend those knees, walk all the way to the top of the mat. Find a long spine, inhale. Exhale, just fold. Rooting down through your feet, come all the way up. Samasthiti, hands by your sides. Let's find a couple of Surya Namaskar 8. Take a deep inhale as you reach your hands overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Deep inhale, find a long spine. Exhale, plant those hands on the floor. Step back to your plank. With knees or toes, lower down. Find your back and cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Take a breath and out. One more inhale. Full exhale. I just want to clarify something. Come back to your plank. If you come all the way down to the floor, it is easier for you to do a cobra here, keeping your hips low. If you come down halfway, either with knees or toes, bringing your hips up into your back, and this is called upward facing down, or Urdhva Svanasana. So decide in there when I say find your back end, you can keep your hips on the floor, or you can bring your hips up and your thighs off the ground into your upward facing dog. Take another in and out. Inhale, raise your heels, bend those knees, jump, step, or walk to the top of the mat. Long spine, inhale, exhale to fold. Rooting down through your feet, come all the way up. Samasthiti, hands by your sides. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. On the exhale, we just fold forward over the legs. Deep inhale, find the long spine. Exhale, plant those hands, step back, find your plank. With knees or toes, lower all the way down halfway. Find your back and inhale. On the exhale, push back, downward facing dog. And we take a deep breath in. And long breath out. One more. Full exhale. Reaching your heels up, bend your knees, jump, step, or walk to the top of the mat. Find a long spine. Exhale, just fold. It's gonna change. Bend your knees, sit your hips low, bring your hands up. Utkatasana. Take a breath. On the exhale, maybe we sit a little bit lower. Take one more in. On the exhale, we fold forward with the legs. Deep inhale as you find your long spine. On the exhale, plant those hands on the floor. Step back to your plank again. With knees or toes lower down. Find your back and inhale. On the exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot in between the hands. The back heel comes down. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana 8. Hands come up. If the shoulders are too tired, bring your hands to the center of the heart. Take another in and out. Keep on pressing on your back foot. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, drop your hands on the floor, step back to your plank. And again, with knees or toes, you decide if you go through your flow. Once you find downward facing dog again, step your left foot this side. The back heel comes down. Bring your hands overhead again. Virabhadrasana 8, step inside. Take another in. And out. Last one, inhale. Keep on pressing on the back foot. Keep on lunging forward. Last one. On the exhale, plant those hands to step back. Find your vinyasa. Strong vinyasa in here. Find your back bend. And finally, finding some stillness in downward facing dog. And we take a deep breath in here. And we exhale it out through the mouth. Let it go. Bring your hands towards your feet. Walk your hands towards your feet all the way to the back. Find a long spine. Exhale to just fold forward. Maybe you grab opposite shoulders, opposite elbows. or bring your these fingers to connect with your big toe. Padangusthasana, extending your spine, we got your feet. On the exhale, we fold forward, elbows come to the sides, and we'll let the head fall heavy. Maybe we find a little bit of sway on the hips. Take one more breath. Full breath out. Last one, inhale. Long exhale, release your hands. Rooting on your feet. Bring your hands to your head, soften those knees, come all the way up to standing. Beautiful. All right, once we're in standing position, we bring the hands to the hips, a little bit of balance in here. We root down the right foot first and the left knee comes up. Maybe you stay, maybe you grab your knee with your left hand. Or maybe you grab your foot, your toe with your peace fingers and extend your left. Uddita Hasta Padangusthasana. Choose your adventure. Take a breath here. And out, finding your balance. If you got your balance, take another inhale as you extend. On the exhale, fold forward, bringing the nose towards the knee. Doesn't matter if you have your leg extended. Take one more breath. On the exhale, we come back to center, holding on to the big toe or the knee. Extend your leg towards the side. We keep the chest open towards the front of the room, finding that balance, finding stability, understanding like this, pressing into the ground. Take one more breath. On the exhale, we come back to center. Deep inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, fold forward briefly. Inhale, come back. Extend your leg. Bring your hands to your hips. Take another in. On the exhale, we release to the ground and we shake them out. Wow. Deep breath in as you lengthen your spine. On the exhale, we sit low in Utkatasana. Bring the hands to the center of the chest. Take another in. On the exhale, we sit a little bit lower. Deep inhale. On the exhale, we reach the left elbow towards the right thigh of the right knee, and we twist. Parivrtta Janiya, Parivrtta Utkatasana. Take one more breath. On the exhale, we come back to center, rooting down, reaching your hands overhead, extend your legs, and release. Hands to your hips. Let's do that on the second side. We root down this side on the left foot. And again, we start exploring, maybe bending the knee and reaching it up. Maybe we stay here, this is great, this is a great option, finding stability, or bringing our hand to the same knee. Take a breath, and out. Find your choice in here, maybe you hold on to your big toe. Take another inhale, maybe you stay, or maybe you fall forward, bringing your knee, your nose towards your knee. Take one more breath. Full breath out. Inhale to stand up again. And on the exhale, we open the knee towards the side. Take one more inhale here. Full exhale. If the balance is good in here, maybe you turn your gaze towards the side. Take one more inhale here. On the exhale, we close again the knee. Bring your hands to your hips. Extend your spine, and on the exhale, we fall forward deeply. Deep breath in as you come back and tall. Extend your leg, balance at the top. Take one more in. On the exhale, release and shake that out. Take a deep breath in, reach your hands overhead. Exhale to fold forward. Rooting down, bend your knees, sit your hips low, Utkatasana. Hands to the center of the chest, and we sit a little bit lower. Take one more breath. Exhale to sit your hips low. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, we twist towards the left-hand side. Take one more breath. And out. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, we come back to center, plant those hands on the floor, extend your legs. Take a deep breath in to find your long spine. On the exhale, we fold forward of the legs. Walk your hands towards the front of the room, finding again your downward facing dog. Take another inhale here. Full exhale. And your next inhale, reach your heels up, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to your seated position. Extend your legs forward again, sitting in Dandasana. Again, sitting tall, hands on our sides, roll the shoulders back. Take a breath. And out. Bring in the soles of the feet together. The knees are going to come wide. So the heels are going to come as close as a pubic bone as possible. Try to bring, we don't try to push the knees down with the hands. If possible, try to leave your knees on their own. They will eventually fall back to the sides. We use the muscles of the abductors to open the knees towards the side instead of pushing down with our hands. We can damage the knees, so be very gentle with those. Bring your hands instead to your feet. And the feet, we open them as if it was a book. We open the toes and we open them to point towards the ceiling. Your heels are pressing towards each other. Your toes are facing towards the ceiling. Take a breath as you sit tall, rolling the shoulders back. On the exhale, maybe you stay there or maybe you fold forward. Instead of rounding the spine, think of reaching forward past your feet so the nose eventually can touch the ground. Take a breath. And out. And we keep on falling forward, thinking of bringing the heart towards the feet instead. Take one more breath. Keep on pressing those heels towards each other. Long breath out. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, we come back to center, releasing all pressure. Beautiful. So we keep the left foot where it is. Extend your leg. Let's extend both legs towards the sides instead. Upavista Konasana. Let's take a deep inhale here to reach the hands at the top. Interlace your fingers. Roll your hands so your palms face towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, sitting tall. On the exhale, twist towards your right foot your chest faces your right foot. Deep breath in. On the exhale, we fold forward over the right leg. Deep breath in as you travel your hands all the way to your left foot. Exhale to stay. Deep inhale to come back up. Exhale to center. Let's do that in reverse. Deep inhale to twist towards the left. Exhale to fold forward. Travel your hands all the way to the other foot. Exhale here. Deep inhale as you come back up. Exhale to center. Let's do that again. Deep inhale, twist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, travel those hands towards the other side. Exhale here. Deep breath in, come back up. Exhale to center. Let's do that At the end, one more inhale to lengthen, to twist. Exhale. Rooting down, traveling your hands towards the other side. Stay for the exhale. Deep breath in, reaching up. Exhale back to center. Release your hands. Place your hands on the back of the mat. Just a few inches in here. Option to keep your fingers facing forward, or if it's more comfortable, your fingers facing back. It will depend on how is the rotation of your shoulders in here and how do you feel. It doesn't really matter. So just try to find a comfortable position in here to press your hands back. Option to bring your legs a little bit closer towards each other, even to bend your knees and plant your feet on the mat as well. We're gonna think of, this is a wide leg reverse table or reverse plank. So what I want you to think of is in pushing down into your hands and pressing into your toes, like if you were pushing a wall or a ball that you need to roll forward. If you're pressing your feet on the ground, think of pressing your feet on the ground as you lift your hips. Take a breath. And out. One more inhale. On the exhale, we release back down. Bring your legs together, knees into chest, giving them a little squeeze, and we release. Let's come into our recline position. As I said at the beginning, if you got any props with you, pillows, cushions, bolsters, and we're gonna use that. So once you find your reclined position, just find your prop and just move it with you so it's close. Press your feet on your mat. A little twist in here before we enter into our supported posture for Shavasana. We bring the hands towards the sides. Press into those feet, switch your hips towards the right hand side, and let your knees fall into the left hand side. Supine twist. Maybe knees together. If you need a little bit of more intense twist, option to cross your leg. Keep your chest open, your shoulders on the ground. Take one more breath. And a long breath. Last one in. On the exhale, we come back to center and we change sides. We reach the hips towards the side, towards the left hand side, and we release the knees into the right. Again, trying to keep the shoulders rooting as we twist. Take another breath. And your next inhale, whenever you're ready, start coming back to center. Hug your knees into the chest, giving it a little squeeze. And if you want that option before you go into Shavasana, supporting your knees with your props before you go, this eliminates or lessens a little bit the natural curvature we have in the lower back. So that's not bad. We have a natural curvature when we're lying down. But this brings sometimes a lot of pressure on the lower back. So to lessen that pressure, we bring the knees into something. We support the knees on a bolster or some cushions or your pillows, even if you have blocks or, as I said, a rolled up blanket works as well. Just letting your knees be supported. Your hands resting by your sides with your palms facing up. Entering into your final relaxation posture. This is the most important posture of your yoga asana practice. Because it regulates the nervous system. We'll let the body relax in here. Observing if there is any resistance of our body, in any part of our body, if there is any resistance. And we try to send the breath to each part of the body that is kind of resisting here. So we can surrender to the pose. Om Magandamandalagaram Vyate Characharam Tadapadam Darshitam Yetasmai Sri Gurave Namah Agandamandalagaram Vyate Characharam Tadapadam Darshitam Yetasmai Sri Gurave Namah Om Shanti 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 You're happy in your Shavasana, you're welcome to stay as long as you need. If you're ready to invite some movement into your body, maybe start by taking a deep inhalation into your lungs and letting all the air out through your mouth, letting it go. Finding a little bit of movement on your hands, on your feet, on your neck, that you move it side to side. Taking your time to move. Taking your time to come back to your body, to your breath, and to your fetal position on your right hand side. So take a moment in there to connect with the ground underneath you, acknowledging your presence in the room, in this land, in this world. Coming back to your seat. There is no rush. Your hands at the center of the chest in Anjali Mudra. Taking a moment to connect to your intention. To be grateful for your breath and your practice. Rubbing your palms together. Cover your eyes. Rubbing your palms one more time to cover that part of the body that needs it the most right now. Thank you so much for your practice and your presence today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. I'll see you next time. Namaste. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Sammy.